perspective other than my own life. So I know that when I was younger, I spent a lot of time with adults, and I immersed myself in an industry that, you know, forces you to have an accelerated growth.
So you have to grow up in order to control what's happening to you, I suppose.
Yeah, self-protection, self-preservation.
You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
You were a pop star in Canada by, what, age 16?
Yeah.
One album went platinum, one nearly went gold. So why didn't you stay in Canada?
I didn't stay in Canada just because I wanted to get away from the creative environments that I had been in the personal environments, sort of across the board, every environment that I had been in, and just test myself. You know, I wasn't necessarily fulfilled by writing music simply for the sake of entertainment. And while it was gratifying for a while to sort of take people away from their daily lives in the audience and make them smile, I knew that there was a lot more that I had to say.
Have you had some bad loves? I mean, everybody's had some bad loves.
Right.
Haven't they?
Yes.
Have you had heaps of bad loves?
Yes, definitely. I've had a lot of sort of negative relationships, definitely. Partly my responsibility, really. I take responsibility for those.
No, you don't have to blame yourself.
I'm not blaming myself, I'm taking part responsibility. I think you're an adult when you can realize that a lot of the relationships you place yourself in, it's not simply because of chemistry or these inexplicable magic moments. I think it's very explicable. The people that you're attracted to have a lot to do with what your subconscious believes you should be attracted to.
Right, but up till now you have tended to fall in love with the wrong people.
Yes.
I've seen this written in the rock magazines.
Right.
Yeah,
But it makes good songs.
It does. You know, I think pain and the transcension of it is very inspiring for whatever reason, whether it's with paint or poetry or art.
You've written about this, of course, in one of your songs on Jagged Little Pill, but also you said to an American reporter, "I will never be dumped again."
I don't think that I will be hurt in the way that I was hurt by the person that I wrote You Oughta Know about ever again, no.
You sure paid back?
I don't know about a payback. I mean, this person, I don't even really know whether he knows it's about him, and I didn't write it to get back at him. If I had, I think that I'd be plastering his picture everywhere and telling everyone his name, but I just really wrote it for the sake of my own release.
And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hope for you till you died, but I ask you that life.
You are on a wonderful journey, though, at the moment. I mean, the record sales are phenomenal. Does it make you feel good? Does it not matter to you?
You know, I'm not motivated by it. I may have been when I was 14 or 15, but, you know, my own creative growth and evolution is what inspires me now. And beyond that, the external world of whether it's accepted or revered, I can't control that. So.
Right, so the celebrity status you had as a younger woman has come in very handy for you now that things are major.
Definitely. I just think if I hadn't gone through what I went through when I was 16, that I would not be able to handle this right now. And I was motivated by what I felt was going to raise my self-esteem when I was 16. I felt that, you know, the celebrity status and you know, adulation and thumbs up would make me feel good about myself. I quickly learned that it doesn't. The opposite, in fact, is true.
What is it about your songs that's connecting with people right at the moment? What's so special about them?
I think people just are excited by my fearlessness, and it compels them to be fearless as well, whether it be about a failed relationship in the past or about them finally asserting themselves after having been repressed or quiet for a very long time. And a lot of us do it because we feel we have to. And there's no better release than knowing that you're finally standing up for yourself. It's about self-respect.